19 products that I do not recommend buying. So in today's video, I want to go over products that either did not work out for me, I returned, kept and did not like, and products that I think are overhyped on social media that I don't think are worth your money. I also want to show products that I think are in replacement more worth your money than the products I'm talking about. This video is all for fun. I don't mean to offend anyone. This is just my honest opinion. The first one is this Tangle Teezer brush. This is probably the worst brush I have tried. It is so harsh on your hair. Like, I felt like it was pulling out my hair. Maybe I have very fine, more delicate hair, but maybe it would work for someone that has really thick hair. But for me, it did not work out. What I recommend instead is this Gimme brush. This is personalized to your hair type. So I have one that says fine hair. This just glides through your hair so soft. This is so good. It really makes a difference. I feel like you have to be really picky with hair products to keep your hair. And this is just a really good product to have. This spin brush for your bathtub. This is so overhyped on TikTok. I just don't feel like it cleans my bathtub. I like the concept of you not having to hurt your back bending down. There are other brush heads, but I feel like all it does is move the dirt around and not really clean it. Also, you can take these off, but I don't think you can put them in the washing machine like a mop where you can clean it. So the next time you use it, I feel like it's still dirty. I guess you could wipe it. I don't know. I just think this is like not as good as it sounds. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, less scrubbing, less hurting my back. I just do not recommend this. I do not think it's a good product. The Tenneco Mop and Vacuum. Now, I have shown this on my channel, recommended it, and it was great. It really deep cleaned your floors. Like, it really just sucks everything up. It's basically a mop and a vacuum in one. Lots of brands have this style of vacuum, and at first you're like, oh wow, 2-in-1, that's so convenient, less cleaning, until this stopped working on me. Basically it turned red, and I called customer service multiple times. They are not friendly. They would not help me. I felt very like I was getting no help, and I pretty much given up. I don't mind using my Dyson and my regular mop like separate. I actually kind of use them both separate. So I know this is overhyped and I get the concept, but when you really think about it, you don't really need this. And the motor on it, I feel like eventually is going to stop working because it's so many things with it. I feel like I just love my original mop. Sometimes you go back to something, you're like, hey, this was totally fine. This is a great mop. So this 2 brush head mop, I love this. You can just throw the pads in the washing machine after. It really cleans your floors. Tenneco Mop and Vacuum, sorry if you bought that. I just do not recommend that anymore because, the customer service could be way better. Anastasia Velvet Lipstick. This is kind of like a mousse. I would say it's between a lip gloss and a lipstick. So overhyped on TikTok. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this. I got this like pinky nude color. It is such a thick, unflattering lipstick. I was shocked that everyone still when I see this, I'm like, this is such a bad lipstick. I'm so picky with lip products. But I just think this one, I do love Anastasia. Her eyeshadows are so good. Each like makeup brand, they have like their good and their bad, but this was shockingly just really bad. I would not recommend it. What I recommend instead is the Chanel lip glosses are so good. Yes, they're a little pricey, but they are worth the money. This gold one I love. I have this like in every handbag. It's great to touch up your lips. Really good. The colors, it's not sticky, has a good wand. Basically, this is the best lip gloss. Another one I love is the Laura Mercier lip gloss. I have that on today. It's like a light, pretty pink, good formula, smells good, not sticky. This is a really good one as well. Lipsticks, I love Chanel. I know they're a little pricey, but again, they're worth it. I love this liquid lipstick one and just their regular lipsticks. The colors are so flattering. The formula is so good. The little bit more you pay will go a long way. These are seriously the best ones I've tried, and I feel like I've tried almost all of them. They are so good. NARS Full Coverage Foundation. This is so cakey, and the color I got was so orange. I was just shocked. Now, it could be a color, but the formula was so cakey. This is another popular TikTok one. And I get everyone's skin is different, everyone likes different products, but this was like an absolute no. Like literally I put it on, I was like, this is what they were raving about? This is so bad. Luckily Sephora, I return there all the time. Returned this, got my money back, but I would not recommend the NARS foundation. The one I love instead right now is the Dior Backstage. I feel like this is very natural but has great coverage. It's kind of between a matte and a dewy foundation. It works really good on my skin. Even though I have oily skin, this doesn't break me out. I just really been loving this foundation. Next one is the Estee Lauder foundation. Now this is like rated one of the top foundations. I think it's like number 2 or number 1. It is a beautiful foundation. I have recommended this before and I was using it for a few months and wow, it has a beautiful finish. It is full coverage, but it's not cakey. Then it started breaking me out like crazy. I mean, I was getting like, I always have like a little bit of acne, but not a lot. I was getting little, you know, pimples like everywhere. I was like, okay, I need to like, you know, check my products, like what's going on. Stopped using this, went back to the Dior, and my skin like immediately cleared up. I would say this is a good product if it doesn't break you out. I started researching and I saw a lot of people saying it breaks them out. So if it doesn't do that to you, like my mom uses this, she loves it. Oh, and the cap here is because it doesn't come with a cap. So you have to like put one on, so that's why it looks like it's all over. Again, just be aware if you start to break out, it could be because you're using this foundation. The Living Proof Dry Shampoo. This is, again, a very overhyped dry shampoo on TikTok. Now, it really cleans your hair, like it deep cleans. So I think that's what attracts you to it. But it has so much white residue. It's like shockingly has so much. Like you have to keep brushing through your hair. And after a while, this should not be this much white residue. So I stopped buying this. It started getting on my nerves. The 2 I love right now is I love the Moroccan Dry Shampoo. I have the light tone. They also have a dark tone. I feel like it is really good for the shade of your hair and it really cleans your hair. Has very little white residue. I also love this Chlorane one from Amazon. This one has like little to no white residue. Really good, really cleans your hair. It's more like a lighter dry shampoo. I would say like this is stronger, but these both are really good. The Lululemon Belt Bag. Now this is very overhyped. I don't think this is bad. I ordered it and I have a different one that I recommend. It's very basic and it doesn't really have a lot of cool features. I do think it looks like very simple and nice, but also it's not that big around. Like the one I have is longer. I just like everyone has it. I feel like there's a better bag out there. So it's not like a horrible no, but I was not impressed. Another thing I didn't like is it's really bulky. So I'm curvier, I have a bigger chest. So it like sticks out on me. And I was trying to find a bag for Europe. I'm like, it literally looks like it's just out. It doesn't lay like flat. So if you're bigger chested, this will not work for you. My coworker has one. It looks like so cute on her. She's very tiny. Maybe it works better, but like a hard no, but I think there's better bags out there. The one I love is the Béis fanny pack. This one is so good. I feel like a lot of people don't even talk about this one. What I love about this one, first off, it lays like very flat on you. It's not like bulky at all. It has a very long strap. Also has a second strap that you can just wear, you know, like a purse. So when I'm running errands, I like to wear this when I'm getting gas. I also wear it on vacation and this goes across you. This is just a great bag. It also has card slots inside. And it has a back pocket. So I put my phone here. This is just like such a functional, cute bag. I also have it in this mint color. I just love these. I wear these all the time. I will link these below. Hopefully they're still available, but I think this is such a better option. And not that many people have this one. Everyone has the Lululemon one. I think this is way better. And sticking with that, the Lululemon leggings. I don't think they are worth $120. Now, I've tried 3 pairs. I tried one, it was a casual pair. They would stretch out on me and I'm like, for $100? Like I'd have to wash them each time because they would be too stretched out. Then I tried an athletic pair. I thought they were like too constricting. I did not find them comfortable. I do have a casual pair I bought at an outlet and these ones are comfortable. I just think there's better alternatives out there. And I know everyone loves Lululemon, like my friends love it, my coworkers, so it's definitely not like a bad product. I just think there's better alternatives. I love Zella leggings. These are sold at Nordstrom. They also sell them at Nordstrom Rack. They are so buttery soft. They suck you in. They're not too constricting. These ones run about $70. I've gotten most of mine on sale, and again, Nordstrom Rack, but $70 compared to like $120 or $100, that does add up when you're buying like a full set of leggings to work out in. I just think these are so good. I have had these ones probably for like 5 years, washed them obviously so many times, and they don't even really look worn out like at all. I feel like they really stay good over time, and they are just so flattering and comfortable. Next one is period underwear. This has been hyped up for the last few years, and I ended up buying a pair. Let me just tell you, like there's some magic in it. It's basically just thicker on the bottom. So this would only work if you have really light periods. I know it's a little TMI, but like if you have normal to heavy periods, you do not want to wear these. I wouldn't even wear these if you have light periods. Just not worth it. Like I just don't see how it works, and I feel like it's too risky, and there's not enough coverage down there to help you. So this is definitely a no for me. Next is the overhype, thinking every cleaning product is bad for you if it's not super clean, if it's not organic. Now, I try to buy organic, clean as much as I can, but if I have a product that's not perfectly clean, I'm just not going to stress about it. I don't really think it does anything to you. Like talking Windex, Febreze, like really, I don't know. For Windex, I actually like that foam glass cleaning spray. It works so much better. It's not even because it's clean. It just cleans mirrors and windows way better, or any kind of glass, basically. But I just like to not stress and overlook every single product. Now, especially like beauty, you know, when you get older, you really pay attention to products. And again, I'm all about organic and trying to buy clean, but again, I just like don't stress about it. And I know that's like super hyped up on social media, so don't hate me if you are one of those people, but this is just my honest opinion. I feel like it needed to be said. I just don't think you need to like stress over every single product you use, especially the cleaning products. You know, we try, but I'm not going to stress about it. Natural deodorant. Now, I've said this before in a hygiene video. I just don't think it works. I have tried, I think, 2 different ones that were like, or maybe even one, I don't know. It was like so bad. Like, I'm really worried about smells. No one wants to smell, and I just don't feel like it has protection. If you're a person that doesn't do a lot of active things and you don't sweat a lot, maybe this could work for you, but that is not me. So I just think you need a stronger deodorant. That's why they have them, and this is an absolute no for me. The one I love is Degree. This is the Ultra Clear. This works so strong. Really helps, you know, with no smells, nothing, just for like active, working out, everything. I love this. I know some people like just love those natural deodorants. I want something strong that is not going to make me smell, and those just do not work for me. Next is face cleaning wipes. Basically, in any brand, I do not think these are good. I think they're really harsh on your skin. I have super sensitive skin, so this is an absolute no for me. Get the like quick convenience of it, but it is like so, I once used one, I had like a rash on my face. Now I have super sensitive skin, so these just don't work for me. Makeup erasers, these are so good. I've raved about these a lot on my channel. It's a very soft material, and it's like not harsh on your skin. You basically just use water, and this gets off all of your makeup very fast. I use these every single day. When I come home right away, I want to take off my makeup. I love this size. You can wash these and reuse them. They're so easy. I even bring these traveling. These are so much better than repurchasing makeup wipes over and over. The Mighty Patch. People love this for pimples, right? It's supposed to decrease your pimple. I used this once. My pimple was seriously like 5 times the size that it was before. It made it so much worse. I've heard recently people coming out saying they don't like these either. Some people still love them. Obviously, everyone's skin is different, but for me, this is I would never repurchase this again. I hope they come out with maybe a different product that works better, but it was like shockingly way bigger, so I do not recommend these. And sticking with that, luxury skincare. So luxury skin cleansers. like Chanel, all of those, I just think they're so overpriced. And I do love like Chanel makeup, and you know, it's everyone's different preference, but I just think no dermatologist has ever told me to invest in these. What they recommend is like simple cleansers like Cetaphil. This is the Gentle Skin Cleanser. This is what I use. It works so great on my skin. It's so affordable. So no dermatologist ever told me to buy those, and I just think they're way overhyped. Next is the Dyson Airwrap. I think this is just basically too expensive. I don't think it doesn't, well, I have heard it doesn't keep your hair curled. $500 hair tool. I think there are such better options out there. I mean, Amazon has so many different ones for like a quarter of the price. The Dry Bar blowout tool, this really makes you feel like you have a blowout. Now, I don't use this every day. I just use this more for like going out purposes, but it gives you that like soft hair, that blowout feel. This runs about $150. It has 2 different heat settings. I just think this one is way better. Like one like this, you'll save so much money, but still get a great product. Next one is Self Tan. I just don't think it looks good when I see girls use it. Obviously they have like a mitt and they use it all over, but maybe I'm just fine with being very white and I just have no interest in doing that. I also have sensitive skin again, but I just think it's like, we don't need it. I don't know. I just feel like we don't need it. Maybe you love it. This is just a personal preference. I just have no interest in it. And when I see people use it, I just don't really think it makes them look that much better. I do think it's obviously better than tanning beds. Like when I was in high school, everyone loved the tanning beds. So I do think this is like a healthier, better option, but for me, I'm just not into it. The Stanley Cup, I don't think it's worth $40. The main thing I've heard people say is it spills, and that's just really annoying for paying that kind of money. If you follow me, you know I love my Simple Modern water bottle. I have this cute little flower cap on it. Keeps your water cold. The lid is secure. I love the handle. I love the bottom. Basically the same version. I just think the main thing is the cap. That's the thing I've heard about, and I just think the Simple Modern is just as good, and it's way cheaper, and it's a better product. The Urban Decay 24/7 Moon Dusk Glitter Pressed Eyeshadow. This really pretty like purple mauvey color. Like the color is stunning. I got this. It has the worst fallout, like probably I've ever tried an eyeshadow, and it's so funny. This one is another one just so hyped up on TikTok, but it literally fell over my face. It should not do that. I don't even know if this one is still available. If I can find it, I will link it. This Tarte one, really pretty, just like natural color, but it's doesn't move at all. So a good pressed eyeshadow should not be falling down your face. This has like no fallout. So that Urban Decay one I think is so bad, and I cannot even believe people still buy it. So that does it for 19 products that I think are overhyped and not worth the money. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it fun. I will link all the good products linked below in the description box. If you're new here, I hope you subscribe, and I will see you soon in my next video.